Alright, YouTubers, it's looking like rain again. So I got some of the leftover oyster crackers. Put them in this bag. A little bit more. Seal it up. And take this cup. Oh, gotta get some of the air out. I'm gonna crush them. Because sometimes you make do. I don't think I brought my breadcrumbs that I needed. So can't let stuff go to waste. Alright. In with that, we're going to put a little garlic powder, a little bit of hamburger seasoning, a little bit of chili powder, and mix it up more. Have I done it this way before? No. I'm RVing. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Alright, now we got some 93 lean hamburger. We're gonna put it in a Ziploc. Nice and easy. I had that hamburger out just for a couple minutes to thaw, and it thawed. Break it up a little bit. Got one little bitty frozen part left. Now we're going to pour the concoction of pseudo breadcrumbs in on top of it. We have a little bit of Chris and Pitt's original barbecue sauce. I've never used it before. That's enough. An egg. See if I can do it there. Wow, no shells. A second egg. There we go. No shells. Wipe my hands with, I have some Creole seasoning. I just thought, sprinkle some of that in there. Washed enough now, I just like combining different flavors. Most of the air out. Now we're going to mix this up. Might need a little bit more breadcrumbs, so give me a minute and I'll do that same process. Again, you make do with the things you have. A coffee cup, a soda can, all kinds of stuff. You made to do. Right? Right. And this I'm gonna put some black pepper in there with this. I'll add a little bit of chili powder in with this too. Mix it up, shake it up, add it in with the hamburger. Get it closer to where we want it to be. Mix that a little bit more. Now, wash my hands and do the next part. To make the meatloaf, I'm going to use this because it's going to fit in the NuWave oven. I'm going to spray some Pam in it. Now, there's two ways to do this. I could cook it right in this. I even have some of those little disposable aluminum foil ones. I could cook it. I could poke holes in them. But I'm just going to use this as a form. I'll take about half of it. Put it down in there. And a little bit more. more. Try to build it up. My grandmother always said you cook with your hands. Don't be afraid to touch your food. Okay. Here, I formed it with a little trough in it. Take a time out, wash the hands again. All right, we got a little bit more onion. So I'm gonna dice it up pretty small. Should have been using my other knife. All right, that's just not working. Okay, good enough. Now I have some hot habanero cheese. Break it in half. You eat some, you put some in there. You eat some, and you put some in there. Got the cheese down in there. I'm going to onionify it. So you get the nice onions in the center. Now if that's probably more onion than I had planned, but it will work. If you want more or less onion, you do you. Alright, now I'll take the rest of the hamburger. We're going to put it on top. I'm going to try to work it in there. Press it down and melt it all together. It's time to wash the hands again. NuWave Mini's out again. Pam's out again. Aluminum foil in the bottom. Why? Because it's so much easier to clean. Okay, now we're going to try to take the meatloaf out. And it's not going to cooperate, is it? So I'm going to try to get it out with the knife, using the back side of the knife. Alright, there it is. What I'm going to do again here is try to use my hands. So I'd like for that cheese to stay in there. That's going to be a meatloaf. Woohoo! Wouldn't be complete without. And to make it fun, wander. Oop. My R got it done. Cook. My K messed up. I'm going for wander cook. Because food's supposed to be fun, right? Food's supposed to be fun. It's just stupid. I'm going to drizzle some barbecue sauce over the top. Covering up the fancy writing. But we all know it's there, right? Plug that puppy in. In goes the NuWave Mini. Cook time at 350. I'm going to start with 20 minutes and see how it does. Okay? Okay. And a reminder, we're using 671 watts to cook this meatloaf in the NuWave Mini at 350. Again, I'm on shore power, but I've done it dry camping, but I used my generator to do it. This is probably too much power for most people's battery systems. Alright. Yeah, I made a good choice. The rain is close. The rain is very close. So that's 20 minutes in, and to be honest, I'm going to give it another 10 minutes on this side. I don't think it's cooked enough. And then after that, I will flip it. Hopefully it will flip well. Because even though I tried, I think I can see where it wants to leak out. So yeah, we're getting there. Last minute. I think I'm going to try to flip it. Could be interesting. Alright. Looks nice. See if we can flip it. All right. Okay, okay, okay. Oh. Alright. That went a little bit better than I thought. Some more of this barbecue sauce on it. Just move that around. Oh, unless you're a vegetarian, you know that looks pretty good. Alright. I'm going to do 10 minutes. 10. That'll give us 40 minutes so far. And we'll check it. Right? Right. As I said in an earlier video, I forgot my, forgot a couple things. One thing I forgot was my Pampered Chef microwave steamer thing. So this was like from Monkey Bread or something, and it's microwavable. So we're gonna try to steam these in here, because you gotta have some veggies with it, right? I should make potatoes, but I haven't. I also forgot the Copper Chef has a steamer thing, but I've never used it, and one reason is I think I don't want to scratch the Copper Chef pan, and since I have other steamers, I don't see the sense. I'm just going to add some water into the bottom of it, put it in a nucleator. I've had this thing for a while. This is a silicone cover thing, so I'm going to throw that over the top of it, and I'll start that up once the meat is done. I'll let it rest for a little bit, the meatloaf. I'll just nuke this in there for about 4 minutes or something. I'm losing one part of the cheese there, darn it. The rest of it's staying in. Hopefully it all didn't come down to that spot. I don't think I've lost too much of it. I think that's looking done. There we go. Alright, let's take that off. Meat thermometer. I'm sure it's cooked enough. Yep, it's over 150. Do another spot. Yep. Okay, so we're going to let that rest. I'll start the nucleator. We're going to have some good eats. The broccoli actually seemed to work in that thing. I'm just putting lemon juice on it instead of butter. Big chunk of it. Oh. Looky there. Looky there. Let's get to eating. Doesn't that look good? Let's do a flyover. Yes. Back to the GoPro to give it a try. First we'll try the broccoli. Very good. Right, so let's get in that meatloaf. Oh man. Again, unless you're a vegetarian, this really works. Quick and easy. Alright, YouTubers, have a great and wonderful day. Let's fly into it. Oh, yes.